Welcome. They always say that every good video starts with a great story.
And you have some good ones, Ray.
Oh, yeah. This past weekend, as you probably saw on both our social media posts and a lot of other exposure, that we had a wonderful turnout at an open house here on our new listing on
Yep.
Coldwell Way.
Yeah, we had over 13 groups
Wow.
actually.
It was busy. It was a busy afternoon. In addition to the great turnout that we received from the open house, we also received a number of offers that came in beginning just after we put the property on the market on Friday afternoon.
It's very true.
Needless to say, we were very involved in the process of receiving offers, speaking to buyers' agents, and we thought it would be a great video to kind of express to those of you that are in the market looking for homes what impressed us the most about working with the agents, working with the lenders, working with the people that kind of this process includes. So we thought we'd take some time today and describe what really impressed us.
That's right. This is the first way that your realtor can really help you to get your offer accepted. And the first thing we talked about was the agent understanding the client.
Yeah. Essential, right?
Exactly. Every person, every buyer out there who's looking for a home has their strengths and their weaknesses. So some may be strong in the cash department, but they don't have a lot of time. They need to move in as quickly as possible. Whereas another buyer may not have as much disposable cash, but they're not rushing. They can wait.
Yeah.
So all of those things are things that the agent can really explain and put in your offer to have it really stand out and know how to represent you the best.
Yeah.
The other thing the agent can do was really set your expectations in terms of this house or this condo is probably going to get a lot of offers. So more than likely.
And there's so many variables in this marketplace, like interest rates and so forth, right?
Thank you. So all of those things really needs to be communicated.
Yeah. The other thing I think that really impressed us with the agents that we took note of initially, and then also as the process developed, were the agents that really knew their marketplace, that knew the marketplace here in Gainesville at this Coldwell Way. Many of the agents knew this neighborhood intimately. And as they say, all real estate is local. And that intimate knowledge, I think, of not only just this neighborhood, but some of the other competing neighborhoods. And it really made our property here at Coldwell Way, I think, stand out. Not only was it the location and the amenities here in this neighborhood, it was certainly the condition. And they had seen other properties, shown other properties, knew of properties that were coming on the market that didn't quite meet probably the condition standards that we were able to obtain here for Coldwell Way. So it was really impressive as we spoke to these agents that it can be literally a knowledge of neighborhood by neighborhood that these guys, I think that these guys have, that greatly impressed us.
Yeah, I think it goes a long way for sure.
Yeah, certainly.
The next thing is the relationship that a realtor is going to have with that selling agent.
It's
in our
so
case,
important.
selling agents. Let me tell you, before your offer is even submitted, that agent really should reach out to that seller's agent to introduce themselves, if nothing else.
And just to establish a line of communication.
And I will tell you, of all the offers we received, pretty much all of them, we did have a few that didn't, but pretty much everybody reached out. And that early communication really makes you stand
even during
out.
the coming soon status as we put it in the computer.
They were like, how quickly can I make an appointment? And those are the things that we remember when we're going through agents. Oh, yes, I remember this agent.
Yeah, what are your seller's needs?
That's
exactly.
right. That's right. So I think that was an important one.
Yeah. And then I think, again, very important as you get through that stage and the buyer is able to locate the property that kind of meets their needs, that could hopefully be their dream property, is the preparation of the offer. And so much of the communication that Denise and I are seeing is that communication sometimes prior to even the showing, obviously, but it's the preparation prior to actually reducing the buyer's thoughts to writing. It's the understanding of what the seller's time frame is, what they're looking for with regard to. I mean, we are in a marketplace where we're seeing that some of the sellers need to stay in the property past settlement. So it's the preparation not only with the the number of the asking price, or perhaps in this market, above asking price, but it's the terms. It's the time of settlement. It's the terms that the seller can live with. And it's also important to have the communication so that we as listing agents know what's important for the buyer.
Correct.
So that we have, we can say, yeah, that may work, that may not work. We understand, because we then have to prepare our seller to receive these offers. And with regard to that, that again, I think is actually a very important step to having some dialogue that works for both parties,
Correct.
buyers and sellers.
Correct. And that's a good point, because my next point that I wanted to make was that relationship, that the follow-up and the communication that agent is going to have after, even, this is after the offer has been submitted. So then the next step is, how do you follow up to find out when are the owners going to make a decision? And again, this shows the professionalism of the agent, because they are able to do it in such a way that it's not a pestering.
No.
When will I know? When will I know? But it shows, what, I would want to work on a transaction with this agent because they're on top of things. I don't have to chase them down. They answer their phones. They reply to the emails. Those are the things that really go a long way in getting your offer to stand out.
Yeah, it's no doubt, because there is a showing, I think, during that stage of the commitment, not only with the buyer, but the agent. Are they going to be staying in this transaction? Are they going to show flexibility? Are they going to show patience? And I think that's again, incredibly important to be able to communicate. Well, and then last but not least, I think one of the more enjoyable parts of this whole process that Denise and I enjoy so much is the ability to be able to congratulate everyone, buyers and sellers, that the offers have been received. And then again, I think that we can't underestimate the importance of the process after the offer has been accepted, because not only is there a lot of paperwork that needs to be exchanged during that time frame, but there is also a lot of planning that we need to kind of coordinate, not only with the lender, who we will have continued communication with, but also with the title company, utilities, et cetera, But the most fun that we have is the ability to communicate that successful offer has been accepted to our clients. Right?
Yes, for sure. Yeah. And talk about fun. We really like this location. We think we're going to be having our videos here.
It's our new studio.
Until they kick us out, of course.
Right, until settlement.
Until settlement, and they have to kick us out. But we have another video after this that we would love for you to take a look at. It's actually touring this unit and also this great community. The community is Parks at Piedmont South. So take a look at the next video.
Yeah, and along with our YouTube channel that we continue to suggest that you subscribe to, we also want to remind you that we do have a great website. Denise is the designer of this website that we are also posting a weekly blog on. This particular subject is covered in depth, so we kind of jump around on these subjects in our videos, but the blog that she and we put together on the website, it's a wonderful opportunity to go step by step through this.
Yes.
So thank you again for tuning in. We hope you've gotten a lot of information from this video, and we'll hope to see you soon.
Bye.